Yeah, it's a little bit early today. Just want to set things up. There we go. I know I got sound. That's good. How you doing, my friend? How you doing, Caboose? Yeah, we got uh the 3K version of monetization. Uh, with 3,000 watch hours, your live streams can be monetized. Hello, Lost in Paradise. How are you doing, my friend? Well, before I get going, let me start this off the right way. Ladies, gentlemen, pronouns, welcome to the first live stream that's monetized on the Crazy Kid 949 channel. Now, I'm going to say this once and have it at the beginning of this video or this replay. The monetization button, it's there if you want to use it. You don't have to. I'm not expecting people to do it. I'll never beg for the money. I'll never ask or cry for money. It's not that I'm doing like fantastic. It's just that that's not what I want my channel to be about. If you really want to help out my channel, just watch the videos, like, share, subscribe, and do all that fantastic stuff. And if you need to do Amazon shopping, use the link that's in the description box of my videos or on my channel, and do your Amazon shopping through that link. They have thousands of items that they will give you discounts using that link that's on my channel. Without any extra cost to you, Amazon ships me a little finder's fee for sending the purchasing traffic to them. So that's one way you could help support my channel. By doing something that if you need to do any Amazon shopping, use that link, please. That'll help the channel a lot more than just the monetization of the live streams. That's the only thing I ask. Because if you're going to be doing Amazon shopping anyways, why not save a few bucks? I wanted to get that in there for you people. I wanted to get the savings to bring to you. Gordon Freeman, thank you very much for the $5. I really appreciate that. It's not necessary, but I really appreciate that, my friend. I really appreciate your patronage, and I really appreciate your kindness. I really, it really warms my heart. But now we got to get into some nasty business. Lately, there's been a group of people, or one person, who knows, who has been hounding me and harassing me as I go from one channel to the next, to the next, to the next. They've been harassing me in the live streams and accusing me of heinous crimes that never happened. They can't prove it because they never happened. This morning, I decided to take matters into my own hands, and I called the provincial police, asked them to do a back check on me, and they came up with nothing. There was no charges, no accusations, no anything to have them warrant any kind of investigation upon me. Then after I got done talking to them, I called up the city police, had them do the same thing, and they came back with the exact same answer. No crimes, no reason for investigation, nothing. And they were like, if we ever need to talk to you, we know where to get you. And I was like, yeah, and I'll be here having a pot of coffee on for you. Come on over. I don't have any harboring for the police. I actually like the police. What happened is to answer Sunflower's question. What happened is somebody used the name Peter Scully on my like for a commenter used the name Peter Scully, and he said, "I like your style. You remind me of when I was younger." And I replied to it because I reply to everybody's comment, as you can tell. I reply to every comment. I replied to it with, I guess I'll take that as a compliment. I didn't know who this guy was. Then all of a sudden, there was a video that went up linking me to this Peter Scully guy who's basically in jail for the rest of his life because of some heinous crimes that he committed. And these people are now assimilating that, or assuming and accusing me of the same crimes. They're accusing me of association with this person. I had no idea who it was until after their video came out. So I've asked them to stop in other people's live streams. Hello, Simple Life in the Philippines. How are you doing, Lynn? I hope you are doing wonderful. I've asked them to stop harassing me and stop accusing me of these heinous actions, and they continue and continue and continue. And I am pressing forward with finding out if I can get legal action to have them basically have a electronic restraining order placed upon them so that they are no longer legally allowed to have any dealings on the internet whatsoever for a number of years. Plus also implications of the damage to, or the potential damage to my earning potential on YouTube and my books. So we'll have to see what's going on about that. So until I have more news, I'll leave it at that and just kind of hope and pray for the best. But I really appreciate every single one of the people that have been watching my videos and giving me all kinds of constructive criticisms and constructive additions and information about the reactions and the people that I react to. People can be jerks. You don't deserve them treating you like. No, I don't. Nobody deserves being treated that way. Good luck with everything. I support you. Like I said, I called the police and called not just the regular police, but I called the provincial police to find out if there was any outstanding, like out of the jurisdiction legal situation. And they both came back with zero, nothing. Like the last time I had any problems with police officers or like anything that I did wrong was a speeding ticket I got in 2001 for doing like 6 kilometers over the speed limit, which was nothing. So ignoring trolls is one thing, but this is serious. Yes, this is serious. This is they're going after not only my person, but they're going after my ability to generate an income. So this is more than just, someone saying, "Oh, you're an idiot." I can handle that. I can handle someone calling me a moron. I can handle somebody calling me an asshole. I don't care. But if you want to provincial police, thought you were one of them there. No, I'm not a provincial police officer. No, we have a provincial police office just literally down the street from where I live. Like Literally, they could walk here, come have coffee with me, have an interview with me, and then walk back. I already have YouTube involved. YouTube, I've contacted YouTube a number of times. No, I'm not American. I'm Canadian. I've contacted YouTube a number of times. I had that channel flagged for misrepresentation, harassment, slander, liable, and the commenters in the chat or in the comment section, they were all given a strike. And one of the people who's actually harassing me is using my picture. So if you see some dude, I believe his name is Passport Schmo 949 or Crazy Beta Males 949, those two guys are using my picture, assimilating or impersonating me, going to other channels that I'm involved with. So if you see them people, tell them to hit the bricks. So that's all I really want to talk about them. I didn't want to make this whole thing about them. I wanted to make this live stream a celebration for all your hard watching hours. And I want to thank you all for being such great supporters of watching my videos. Yeah, don't forget to hit thumbs up. Every one thumb up you give a creator for their live stream or their content that they create, YouTube will send that ad out as a message saying that, hey, 7 more people need to watch this video or this live stream. So share it out, send it out, thumb it, give it a thumbs up. And that's how you help a channel grow, is by that. That's another free way that you can help a channel grow. If you're going to be watching the video anyways and you're liking it, hit that thumbs up. That thumbs up will send it out to 7 more people that may enjoy that content, whether it be my content or whoever, anybody who has a channel. Simple Life in the Philippines. Go and give her some love and respect. She's a wonderful creator. Her and I've had conversations on a conversation on StreamYard off, like not live on camera. We were on camera, but we weren't live on YouTube. We've had a phone conversation about a certain particular topic that we both that I know about, that I was helping her out with. But Lynn is a wonderful person. She's a great mother, and she's a great content creator. She does cooking, life. She does a lot of live streams, and just make sure you go out and give her some love and respect, and type that Simple Life in the Philippines. Actually, let me go get her channel. Copy. Or if she wants, she can just type in 949 in the chat. Oh, I better put that in. Brand. Oh, no, banners. There. Now let me bring the chat back up. Yeah, I popped the chat out so this way here I can keep an eye on it. I had some very bad experience on YouTube. I decided to cut a lot of people out of my life. Some were good friends. That's why you don't see me at certain places for now. Let's party. Yeah, let's party. But yeah, there was like last year, there was a situation that went on, and I took about a 2-month sabbatical. I took a 2-month break. Said I don't need this, and basically in taking that break, what I was doing is I was reflecting on what I really wanted my channel to be be about, what I wanted my channel to be a part of. And for the longest time, I was just doing live streams with RJ, and that was great and everything like that. But you can only do that so often before you start, you know, getting to the point where how much of the same topic can we talk about. So, but yeah, see, Caboose just showed everybody. Type 949 in the chat, and it'll put your channel up there. And no, I'm not one of them. They're Americans. I'm a Canadian. I am Canadian through and through. Like we had nothing but snow, and now we have ice coming down outside, and it's not a good thing outside. But yeah, I don't know if how is the mics sounding on the other end, on the other side of the camera? Are my microphones? Can you hear me properly? Hear me correctly? Yeah, yeah. When you have the thank you, Cabos official. I really appreciate your praise here. I really appreciate that. Thank you very much. Thank you, Kiki and Jasmine. I really appreciate that. Don't forget to hit thumbs up, folks. That's the only thing I'll ever ask you for, is hit that thumbs up. That thumbs up is like mono important. That, and if you want to help share me out on your community wall. Just go up, hit share, type in, say, hey, this is a good video, or hey, I really appreciate this. This was a great song, and that helps spread the word. And right now, unfortunately, because of what's going on with the nasty people, I'm going to call it that. I cannot do any more sharing out for a little while until that gets taken care of, because that's how they're following me around. So when I go to a channel, I'm sorry, but because of what's following me around, I don't want them to have a quick link to know where I'm at, so that they can come and put that poison in your channel. I don't want that to happen. Here on my channel, yeah, as soon as I see them, I can hit them. I can put them right in the bandwagon, and the bandwagon has no top on it. So it don't matter how many times they make a sock account. I can just keep putting them in the bandwagon. So, but yeah, the whole monetization thing was a total shock to me. Like last week, we reached the 3,000. It was kind of funny because you need 500 subs and 3,000 watch hours in order to qualify for your monetization for the live streams. Well, on Monday last week, before the live stream, if your channel is monetized, that I don't know 100% one way or the other, Sunflowers. So I would have to go look at the terms of service in the help center. But what happened? But last week when we hit the 3,000 before last week's live stream, but you need 500 subscribers, which got more than that. You need 3,000 watch hours, and if you dip below 3,000 watch hours while they're assessing your channel, they automatically deny you. It takes 30 days to for them to or for you to be qualified to reapply. And Monday last week we hit 3,001. I was like, I don't feel comfortable with just 1 extra hour, So I was like, oh wait, and then Tuesday morning when I woke up, there was 3,070 some odd hours, and I was like, now I feel a little bit more comfortable. If the hours don't keep going up, then so a lot of folks think you cannot swear when a channel. When it comes to using profanity, as long as as long as your channel doesn't, or your videos and your live streams and stuff like that don't have just like every other word's a cuss word, every other word's a swear word, every other word's profanity. If you're just going on and just spouting the most factory lingo just to get it off your chest, yeah, you're never going to get monetized. But if it comes out in context, if it comes out because of emotion, if it comes out because of whatever, if it's not the center of your topic or conversation, then YouTube gives you what's called a pass. You're saying, well, it's in a 2-hour live stream, you swore twice. So, they're not going to demonetize you for that. They'll demonetize you if you only said 2 other words other than a swear word. So as long as you're not overly profane, you know what I mean? Like, as long as you're not overly overboard on it, like walking down the ship bow of a Navy vessel and hearing all the, all the sailor talk. So no, that's one thing that a lot of people get misunderstood about some of the regulations in YouTube. I reached out to another creator to see if there's a possibility of a time and date that we can get together to have an interview. And I'm really, really hoping to get this interview with this individual. I'm not going to say who it is. I want it to be a surprise. But if I can get this interview, it will be, I think, an interview for the books. It will be for me anyways, because I really like this creator's content. And I really like this creator's mindset. So, and don't bother asking who it is, because I'm not going to tell you. Like I said, I want to keep it a surprise. Because if I can get this, then great. And if I can't get this, then I don't want to bring anybody's hopes up. What else can we talk about? I have videos all the way up to the 21st of February now. And, I'm plugging on and plugging on. I'm trying to get as many videos ahead as I can, just in case, with stuff like this that's happening. No. Do what you love and make content based on that. Yeah. Haters are going to hate because they hate themselves. And when they project that hate onto you, basically they're saying that you're better than them and they want to bring you down to their level. So I've done nothing wrong. I proved it by calling not only the municipal police, like the city police, but the provincial, or what Americans would call the state police. And they were like, no, there's no marks on your record, so have fun, do what you got to do. And these people keep wanting to spew their garbage. I say, prove it. The burden of proof is upon the person accusing, not the person defending. So let's leave it at that. No more talk about the haters. No more talk about the trolls and the trashers. Let's just have some fun and let's get on with life. So, yeah, we got Valentine's Day coming up, and we also got NASCAR coming up, which is I'm ready. I can't wait for the cars to get on the tracks. It's one of my vices. I love NASCAR. What are we doing for fun around here? Let's talk about NASCAR. I went to Michigan International Speedway one time. Yeah, Family Day. Family Day. It's funny because we have Super Bowl Sunday. Okay, Super Bowl Sunday is the third week. It's either second or third week in February. Okay. Family Day in Canada, we have a holiday in February now, and it's the third week in February, the third Monday in February. Now, it's always the Monday after Super Bowl, like not like Sunday, Super Bowl Sunday, and then Family Day is the next day. No, it's the following week. We have NASCAR, the Daytona 500, and then we have Family Day the very next day. That's how it works. And I think great. The most, or the highest day of people missing work is the day after Super Bowl Sunday, and Canada made the day after the Daytona 500 Family Day. We actually have a like part of NASCAR. We have a circuit that goes around the different circuits around Canada. There's a few road courses here in the province I live in, Ontario, that they go to. There's a couple in Quebec. They're all over the place. And I don't know if you've ever seen the commercials about Pinty's, the Pinty's course, NASCAR circuit. That is mainly here in Canada. And let me tell you, those guys are nuts. They will drive over each other to win the race. Those guys are nuts. They'll wreck their cars just to get to the front of the line. It's almost like they have no care whatsoever. They just go. Yeah, I've always been a big NASCAR fan. My parents brought me up going to the local dirt track around here. My dad drove for a fella. He drove the stock car. They built it and kept care of it and stuff like that. When I was in my teens, and I ended up being my dad's pit crew while he was doing his driving. So I got to hang out in the pits with my dad, and between the races that he had to be in. But it was a so far underfunded team. It wasn't funny. It was fantastic that he won the checkered flags that he won and won the races that he won. But his car was so underfunded, it was not funny. They would change the oil, take the oil out of that car and put it into that one. Take the oil out of this car and put it into that one. Take the oil out of that car and put it back in the first car. Who is number one within Canada? I have no idea. I watch NASCAR Cup Series. That's the series I watch. I wouldn't be able to tell you one way or the other who that is. So, and I don't have a favorite driver to set per se. When it comes to NASCAR, I do have a favorite team, which is the Hendricks team. I've always enjoyed the Hendricks team. They've always put together a great group of people and promoters, and they've always put forth a great program for the tracks. So I've always liked Rick Hendricks Motorsports right from the beginning, like right from Terry Labonte to all the way up to the latest drivers, which is Chase Elliott, um, uh, Kyle Larson, Alex Bowman, and he won 5 races this year. William Byron. So the 24, 48, 5, and 9. They're the cars that I root for mostly. So, but before that, it was Jimmy Johnson, Jeff Gordon, Dale Earnhardt Jr. All the drivers from Rick Hendricks Motorsports. I've always followed them and liked their style and their the way that they presented themselves. Whenever they won a race, they gave the credit to the crew and the people back at the shop and Rick Hendrick. When they had a faulty or a fault, it was like, I was a little too hard on the equipment, or I got myself into a situation. It was always giving praise and taking responsibility. And that's basically the way life should be. Like, if you give somebody praise and take responsibility for your actions, then you're going to live a more rewarding life. Formula One as a teenager, Senna was my favorite driver. Extraordinary talent, but crazy on the track. Yeah. Some people, I have a lot of respect for those drivers, like even Joey Logano. Joey Logano, he's a happy-go-lucky guy outside, or when he's outside the car. When he's inside the car, he's a total dirtbag. Thank you, George Perry. I really appreciate that. That was very nice of you. It's going fantastic. I really appreciate your kindness there, my friend. Thank you very much. This is interesting. Like I normally I see other people, doing the, oh wow, thank you. Now it's like, oh my God, it's me this time. So this is kind of wild, different for me. I'm not used to people using their hard-earned money and just handing it over to somebody. I'm usually the one on the other end. But I really appreciate that. Thank you very much. Like I was saying before about the affiliate link, that's there so that I can help you guys save some money. You'll save money, and Amazon has a fund that they have where the more people that do shopping through affiliate links like the one I have on my channel, we get a little bit of reward out of that fund, and it's no extra charge to the shopper. So, if you want to save some money and you have Amazon shopping to do anyways, click that link and you'll save some money. I have a tattoo of the number 3 all the way around my ankle in honor of Dale Earnhardt Sr. Yeah, he was another one. He was an awesome guy outside the car. You put a steering wheel in that man's hand, oh, my friend, he is going to drive that thing, even if it's only got 3 wheels. He is going to drive that thing as fast as he can to the finish line. He was the Intimidator. The Intimidator at his best. And he was one of the ones, him and Richard Petty, going back in the back days, Dale Jarrett in the 88, all the great old drivers, the great personalities. Now they're, announcers and stuff like that. So, and it's great to see them offering their insights into the back end of the business as they're presenting the race, which is kind of really cool. But one of the things that for me in NASCAR, one of the biggest things for me is the pit stops. To watch that team of professionals perform at such a high level, to create that ballet of changing tires, making adjustments, filling the car full of fuel, making sure the driver can see by tearing off the tear offs, to get that car to perform better for the driver while they're in the race. Oh man, I tell you, hats off to you guys. Those guys are just like, that's ballet on steroids, really. But yeah, it's 3 weeks away from NASCAR. I can't wait. I am like taking off the days, man. Like, actually, it's like 4 weeks yesterday, but it's like 3 weeks until the uh the what do they call that? I had a hard time remembering it earlier. The Clash for Cash at the Coliseum in California, and basically this is a really tiny track. Can you imagine 30 cars on a football field driving around the inside of it? That's what the Coliseum is. They put a track in there and away they go. Yeah, the pit stop crews are very talented individuals, and they're very talented athletes. Actually, a lot of the people that get recruited for the pit crews, a lot of those guys and girls, because there are some women in there, a lot of those people are recruited from NFL or WFL draft picks. Selena from Fourth Impact was notified about you speaking in a demeaning way, complete with screenshots. Show me those screenshots, Leisure Suit Larry, or don't even bother mentioning it. I have never said anything demeaning to anybody on the Fourth Impact group. So, you're basically just lying. I saw in your chat for the girls' album launch stream. Unfortunately, I didn't know it was on, so I think it was about halfway through when I discovered it. Yeah, it was about. It was actually about a quarter of the way through there. They started harassing me and hounding me. I took screenshots of everything. I have more than 25 screenshots of them putting felonious accusations towards me on that, and I have all the evidence I need to have them taken care of. Well, if somebody's doing that with my picture and my screen name, then that's them doing that, not me. You see, as a channel, when you look at somebody's channel name, you'll actually see that they have so many subscribers. And then when you highlight and click their name, you put it in the search bar, you go to that channel, you see that they don't have it. They don't have. It's not me. So It's not me putting all that garbage on their site. It's somebody else. Yeah, I saw those. I saw the. I saw the live stream. I watched the whole thing. Um, yeah, when you're on an upward trajectory, you get trolls and haters. I saw the whole performance right from beginning to end, and actually, those songs there, I I can't wait till they release a video for them, um, and I'll do a reaction on them because I really think that those songs could really do something. I think those songs really have a whole lot of meaning to them, and even just on the first hearing of the song, and with it being a live version, it's harder to really pick into the actual lyrics of the song because they're performing to their audience. They're trying to put out that extra. I want to hear the studio version of it, so this way here I can hear what they want to put in, not the extra that they want to emphasize to their crowd. That's one of the reasons why I'm not really big on doing reactions on live performances. Did they have guest? Yeah, um, uh, they had some young guy. I can't remember I can't remember who the artists were. They had some young guy um, performing. He had a really nice voice. You could tell he was a little bit giddy or nervous, but that kind of went away as he started really getting into his songs. Then there was that young lady who had a really great operatic voice. My God, like she could really put a people in an opera house on notice. Her vocals singing her song was just like surprised me. And then there was that group that they did. Yeah, there's a whole lot of different reactor channels that do Fourth Impact videos. Um, some of which uh, I don't know if they're like uh, what you would call super fans. I believe that a lot of them are fans, but like it's not 100% their particular style of music, but they like the way that Fourth Impact performs their songs and does their videos. So, you know, some of them you could tell that they're more interested in a different genre of music, but still appreciate Fourth Impact's versions of the songs that they put out. So, are the ladies still? No, they went back home. They went back home just before Christmas. They went. It was the end of November that they went back home, and they wanted to spend Christmas with, Papa Dom and Bonchong, and be back in the Philippines. From what I've seen, there's talk about them going back to the United States soon, possibly. Like it all depends on how many shows they have coming up in the Philippines or surrounding areas. It also has to depend on their budget. It also has to depend on their visa extensions and stuff like that. There's a lot of different factors that um, uh, contribute to that. They're going back to LA. They just celebrate Christmas and New Year. Their parents in Philippines, big start, Fourth Impact. Yeah, they deserve to be recognized around the world. They do. And that is one of the reasons why I wanted to do so many videos at the beginning of my reaction style videos of just Fourth Impact. I was hoping to get a bunch of their videos done and then start dabbling in other areas to try and draw in more people from other genres to take a look at Fourth Impact and their wonderful music. So if anybody tries saying that I've been dissing or degrading or diminishing or whatever with Fourth Impact, no, on the contrary. Like you could see from my earlier live stream when I had um, Roger Myrtle and I had um, uh, I think it was Dan Ace on my channel, on my panel. We were talking and we were having a great time talking and they know who I am. They know what I'm all about. So anybody who says that I've been disrespecting them, then they're basically full of the CRAP stuff. I need a coffee. I'll be right back, but I can still talk. Yeah, so I wouldn't put forth any effort into believing anything you don't see that is not directly from my channel, which is verified. If you see a comment that of a channel that has my name on it, I would hope that you would screenshot that and send it to my channel email so that this way here I can take appropriate actions with YouTube and have those channels basically taken care of with the terms of service of YouTube. So if anybody sees any negativity coming from a channel that's imposed or being an imposter of my channel, you let me know. There is an email on my channel page that you can click into and send me an email. All of this is fault because of unprofessional judge Fourth Impact on exit their X Factor when you see all the comments on their journey. That's why still not right. I really don't like. I think part of that is um, true. Like it has some small portion of what's going on. I watched a channel where they were talking about the hardships of the music industry, and one of the major hardships of the music industry is the artists aren't really the ones who get paid. It's the managers, the promoters, the event houses. It's the record label. It's the composers. It's the songwriters. There is so very little left after all the things get paid out for the artists themselves. And the managers and the promoters have in their contracts that they can sell off portions of the artist's royalties, like percentages of the royalties from the artist to do promotions. So they can take away more from the artist. This is why I've been constantly saying in their chat in their live streams, we need to get somebody who's more okay. I'm going to do this, and all I want is my money back. All I want is to get recompensated for what I put into it. After that, it's all yours. We need to get a management team together for Fourth Impact that promotes Fourth Impact because they want Fourth Impact to be successful, not because, oh, this is just another group that wants to, say that they shine and stuff like that. No, we need a management group for Fourth Impact that will stand up for and stand behind Fourth Impact and then promote ahead for their future concerts and future records and future dealings with composers and songwriters and, record labels and whatever. And, like if I had the money to basically do whatever I wanted to do, I would offer to do that on my own dime because I wholeheartedly believe in their success. I wholeheartedly believe that they haven't really met the one promoter that can take them from where they are to where they really deserve to be. So, but as far as the whole, it's not all of Rita's fault. Rita put in the minds of the voters during the show. She basically made all the comments about herself, and you'll see that in the X Factor videos. Most of the comments that Rita made were, oh, me. Oh, this is called fashion, darling. You won't know anything about it. I don't like boxes. She put in those comments to take away from the performance of Fourth Impact, which was just like when they did Fancy Rich Girl, like literally. I still watch that today and still am amazed at how well they sing those two songs together and how well it fit. So, and I watched, both those songs from the different artists. I watched those songs separately, and I was like, that takes an incredible amount of talent to be able to take those two different songs and put them together and go from one to the other back to the one. It takes an incredible amount of talent, without a doubt. So, and then, it took a lot of talent to mix the music in so that they could do that. But to pull it off vocally, yeah. But yeah, I'm trying to get 60, 90 days ahead, and I keep running into the videos that it's blocked all worldwide. Nobody can watch these videos. I got about 20 videos like that. I recorded 3 videos today, and one of them I actually put in the list. So I gotta deal with the copyright situations with those, and when I can, I'll be able to, when they clear off, I'll have some more videos for you guys. I've got, like I said, I've literally got 20 videos that are blocked worldwide, and I just can't wait to put them in the lineup. So yeah, Valentine's Day is coming up. I have a total week of nothing but Valentine, like songs about finding love, being in love, and all this other stuff. I've got a whole week of that coming up. Right now, we're having a little bit of fun doing some comedy songs, parodies. So, what did everybody think of the Slash Street Boys songs or song? Valentine's yourself. Do you watch Percussion or press con yesterday of Fourth Impact? Yes, I did. Yeah, Selena's sad story. My God. Oh, I just wish I could understand Tagalog, so this way here I could actually understand and hear what they were saying. Like, if I understood Tagalog, then I know what they were talking about. Yeah, and that's exactly what I was saying before. Ian Batista, is that these promoters and these agents and these, the music business, any entertainment business, you have to be on guard. It's a very, very tough business for the artist or the promoter or performer to actually get a decent deal. Like, that's why, like I said, if I had all the money I needed to, basically survive and, thrive for the rest of my life, I would be there, you stand in between me and the promoter, and, hey, we're going to do this a different way. This is, you're going to treat these women with respect, dignity, integrity. You're going to do what needs to be done. If you're the promoter, you're going to go up promote. If you don't promote, you get fired. I'm going to put somebody else in here. You're going to be the manager. If you don't manage, out. Get a manager in here that'll do it properly, and find them people that really do, do the job to get those artists where they need to be. Yeah, she was talking about that in a live stream one time. She just tore it up, like, and believe me, sitting back here on the other side of the screen, they were in California when Selena talked about that. They were in California at the time, and as soon as I heard Selena's distant, when she was being a little distant, I was like, something's up. Selena is more of a happy person than this. Something is really bothering her, and if she doesn't get it off her chest, she's going to blow up. And all of a sudden, she just unloaded it, and I was like, oh. And at one point, part of me wanted to just reach through the screen and try and give her a friendly hug to say, hey, I'm on your side. The other side of me wanted to go find the people that disrespected them and have a few words with them. She does hold a lot inside. That crazy kid, thanks for all the kind words about Fourth Impact. I know Gary Asano is working in LA, looking for the right people for the girls. Yes, I pray that he freaking finds somebody that, does it for the right reasons. And thanks for being here, D-Boy. I really appreciate you being here, my friend. Yeah, it was Gary Asano that was on my panel that day as well. There was like Gary Asano. I believe Dan Ace was on. I believe Dan Ace was on. I'm not 100% sure, but I remember Roger Myrtle was on, and Gary Asano was on. Yes, Gary Asano's a doctor. But yeah, he's. I just wish I could go down there and help him. Fourth Impact is the only one need hit song. Or I'm just praying that Fourth Impact is only one need hit song, maybe 10, 15 minute views or 15 million views. That's all they need, one hit song, and then their life's going to change for one song. I'm so praying for that. Yeah, it takes more than just one, but it's just like when it comes to the entertainment industry, you are one performance away from monster success or one performance away from cancellation. That's the reality of the entertainment business. Okay. I know this from being on stage. I do love their new songs, all of them. Yeah, they're all awesome. The one thing that just floors me, it just absolutely floors me, is that every single one of their songs. Like the first time I heard their like with the album launch, the first time I heard #February, I thought, haven't we all been through that? When I heard what's that one? I Hate That Girl. We all have that one person who just, you know, does all the dumb things to us. And it doesn't matter if it's a girl or a boy. We all have that one person who's just completely dumb to us. And you're like, I don't like that person. I don't like the way that they treat me. And then Round and Round, I was like, the first thing that I was thinking of while that song was going on, I was like, you know, I didn't even know what the name of the song was. I was like, I can see this being played in the dance clubs and people just going absolutely berserk. And then you have their song All at Once. The first time I heard that, I was like confused. But then I listened to it again. I was like, wait a minute. I've been there. This song is so relatable. I've been there. And that's one thing about Fourth Impact's original music is you can actually see yourself in those situations. And that's what makes their music so wonderful, so beautiful. And they do such an incredible job with the vocals. It's just off the charts. So in my opinion, Fourth Impact isn't just one performance away from success. They're one set of ears away from monster success. And that's why I want to promote their music as much as I can. So I want to get all these other audiences from all the different genres to come in and take a look at all the music that's available and take a look at Fourth Impact's music and, you know, check it out. And then, you know, maybe, just maybe, we might find that one set of ears that might be able to take them from where they're at to past where they want to be. I mean, just one of their music videos that can reach 20, 30 million views, then your dream's going to come true. Yeah, like that'd be a YouTube success. Okay. I'm just going by what I've seen and what I've watched and what they've said. I believe that they see their success as playing the big stages, having multiple records out, you know, having the big radio play. I think that's what they see their benchmark for success. For the average person who can't afford to go to a live concert in one of the biggest arenas, their idea of success would be 30, 40 million views on a video. But, you know, like take a look at that video from X Factor that they did. The Bang Bang video. It's got 191 million views. That was 9 years ago. It took 9 years to get to 191 million views. So even if you were to break that down, like 1/6 of that to get to the 30 million, you're looking at 2 years, 735 or 32 days. They've been on YouTube for a lot longer than that. And to have 30 million views on a video, you got to have monster audience. And X Factor already had that monster audience before Fourth Impact went on their show. So they already had the monster audience to watch the videos. Fourth Impact has just short of 1 million subscribers. And as you can see by when they upload a video, how fast those subscribers watch that video and how often they watch that video. Like, yeah, some of their videos, they got 1, 2 million views. That's because there's some people, and I don't want to find fault. I don't want to sound like I'm finding fault with this. Some people, like myself, have put it on repeat for 2 or 3 hours at a time, just to help them get those views up, help them get that search ratio up. Yeah, it's one of those songs that unless you've actually been in a situation where you have that one person that just does everything dumb to you. But I'll have to actually look at the lyrics of the song, and before I do a reaction on it. So I saw a Fourth Impact YouTube short that said their ET shot up to #1 album, iTunes and the PH. Yeah, and the thing about it is that's wonderful. That's 100 million people who don't have all kinds of money. There's 300 million people, over 300 million people in the United States. That's the market that they want to get into. The one thing that, if I was helping them promote their brand, I would tell them, listen, you're no longer P-pop. You are international pop stars. You're international pop superstars that happen to come from the Philippines. They have performed in so many other countries that to just call them P-pop, I feel, is almost, taking away from their potential stardom. So if you only promote your product to a small portion of the population of the United States of America, like if you're only promoting to the Philippines people, then you're missing out on all the rest of the population. So the promoters should be promoting their music broadband, not dial-up. I agree that girls have great success, but like you say, crazy kid, just because they're independent, they won't get the. No, they'll still get the tens of millions of views. They'll still get, there's all kinds of independent music artists. It's just that the music industry is so tough. The entertainment industry is so tough that you have to be tough back. You have to stand up for yourself. And these wonderful ladies, I'm not saying that they don't have it in them, but they were brought up to be nice, polite, genuine, loving, all the good things in life. They're the most wonderful people you'll probably ever meet. And I'm saying that just by watching their videos, watching their generosity, watching the way that they give that love to their audience. They promote the nicest parts of humanity. They don't have that I want this attitude. They have the I would like this, please. And thank you very much if you'll give it to me. My favorite is February. International Vibe. Yeah. February is it's an interesting song. I'd really like to take a look at the lyrics on that just to see what the lyrics say. But I really like the way that they presented it on the stage. Thank you, Chasing Tail. I have heard that YouTube has algorithm to prevent you from getting multiple views if you loop a song. Yeah, you see, that's the thing, is if you re-loop a song, but if you just go up and hit the refresh button, you get a new one. So while I'm watching, say, a movie, I can have my YouTube going on, mute, and then just every now and then just go over and click, 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 hit the refresh after the song ends, click, and then keep the ads running or whatever like that. And YouTube sees that, okay, you've watched it. Oh, somebody new watched it again. Oh, somebody new watched it again. But if you just put it on loop, yeah, YouTube won't give all those that watch time. I think YouTube penalizes looping the video. Yeah, they may have been doing that. But if you just refresh your page, like go up and hit the refresh, to bring you back to the beginning, but it'll refresh the entire YouTube page. So if you just hit that, it'll kick in another view. I'm watching formerly Fourth Power audition. Bang, yeah, and believe me, that audition just blew me out of my chair. When Mylene started out, I was on the floor. I picked myself up. I hit the refresh button. I was like, okay, I got to sit in here. I'm going to hold on tight, It's like, I could not believe that huge voice came out of such a small person. 99 Midnight Gamer. Hi. As a Filipino, we all need is going to prove to the world that so many talented people here in the Philippines that can inspire the world, because many people are not going to recognize. Yeah, I know what you mean. And, believe me, Ian, I have absolutely nothing but love and respect for the people of the Philippines. So far, like, I think all but one person, I've talked to, like, literally about 300 people from the Philippines that have channels. And all of them were just super nice, super positive, put you in a super good mood. And let me tell you, if those percentages keep up, then, I can't see how the Philippines is not labeled the happiest place on earth, because the people just have that warm smile all the time, no matter what's going on. They're just great people. They're just awesome people. And all the people that I've talked to on live streams from the Philippines, amazing people. Like, they're the type of people I just want to reach through and give them a great big hug through the screen. I just want to invite them into my family. Hey. So, hey Scott, how you doing? Thanks a lot, buddy. Let's see here. Have you watched the full performance of from the 2021 Forte concert? Yes, I have. The OPM melody is something everyone should watch and hear. Yeah. The 2021 Forte concert was just off the chain. But you'll have to forgive me if I don't remember every performance. Over the last little while, I have seen so many videos and reacted to so many videos that it's hard to keep everything all straight. So I know I've seen the Forte concert. I didn't watch it when they put it out. I watched it afterwards. But yeah. But as you'll notice, like, even for Caboose, he's watching the Fourth Impact audition of Bang Bang. Every single video, if you open up the description box, in my videos will be a link for the source material. I put that in there to promote the content I'm reacting on. Plus, the last tag that comes up here in the video is the link to that video. to the video that I'm doing a reaction on. It will be right here it'll be the fourth one. The fourth one, it'll always have the link to the source video. I do that as a way to promote those artists and promote those videos. I think Denmark was voted the happiest place in Europe. So socialism makes you happy. I don't know. From what I've seen, the Philippines to me would be the happiest place on earth for me. Warm weather, beautiful scenery, wonderful people, great culture. So they get a little rain once in a while. Ooh. We get wind, rain, snow, tornadoes, blizzards. Pick your season. You don't like the weather, it's going to change in 20 minutes anyways. Easy Mill sign of Eminem. Angelica, yeah, I'm going to be doing a reaction series on Angelica Hale. When I saw her video, oh my, that little girl, the little thing, like her shoes were only about like this big, and to hear the story behind her, oh, like literally, this girl has gone through so much. How can somebody else say that they're troubled? Andy Gosman of AGT, SB19 now international. 2, I hope someday Dream. So shout out to Dreamers watching. Yeah. Shout out Dreamers watching. Just be careful you don't pick up a boy you thought was. Yeah. See, I know how to look for this. I know how to find the Adam's apple. According to CNN, #1 Finland for the 6th year in a row. Finland was the world's happiest country according to the World's Happiest Report on March 20th. Yeah. But that goes by what they call their happiest standards. Okay. When it comes to statistics, I really don't pay attention to their graph of what they use, mainly because statistics can be altered to prove something that isn't there. Okay. I'll give you, for example, for the longest time, everybody knows smoking is not good for you. So, yeah, stats can be very deceiving. Everybody knows smoking is not good for you. I know it. I've been doing it for over 40 years. So, since we know that smoking is not good for you, there was a bunch of studies that went around saying that, smoking causes cancer, cancer causes death. So, you have some people going or getting into say for example, dying in a plane crash. Okay, you get a bunch of people that died in a plane crash. They will pick out the people that they knew that were smokers and put them in the smokers, cancer, and whatever group. And then these people had this disease. We'll put them over in that group. These people had this disease. They'll put them over in that group, leaving maybe 1 or 2 people that they said, they died in a plane crash. Meanwhile, all of them people, say 200 people, they all were on the same plane, but they all got put into different categories because the statistics were weighted onto what they wanted to promote. So, they say, smoking causes cancer, cancer causes death. Well, this person may have died in a plane crash, but they smoked. They may have had cancer. See, I just proved my point. So that's why I don't really care about statistics. And when it comes to the happiest place, happiness can only be felt from within. If you're not happy within yourself, you can't find anything out there to make you happy. Oh, wait, it wasn't Disney World. Thank you, Yami. How you doing? And don't forget, if you type in 949 in the chat, my Nightbot will drop your link for you. It'll go search for your link, and it'll drop that link for you. At the same time, we need data to make educated decisions. Exactly. Thailand was always known as the land of smiles and experience. The people from the Philippines are more natural. Yes, they are. Fourth impact. The girls are so religious and trust God to their dreams come true. I know always possible to God, just don't give up. I'm going to give you spotlight. Yeah. And, I'm not a very, I'm not one of the most religious people. But after watching and experiencing and feeling the impact from Fourth Impact, I have opened my mind and my heart up, and I have been praying for their success since. First time here already connected. Congratulations. Thank you very much, Yami. Welcome to the channel. Welcome to the crew. I should start calling my live streams the Nut Hut, because everybody knows I'm nuts. Without gratitude, there is no happiness. Exactly. You have to have some sort of gratitude for yourself in order for yourself to be happy. And people will give you gratitude for creating happiness. Like, you take a look at the fourth impact example. Fourth Impact took money out of their own pocket to provide relief goods for people who lost everything during a typhoon. Now, that particular video had me tearing up box after box of Kleenex. And I've watched that video at least a dozen times. Why? Because it made me feel good about what I have. That I'm, in the position I'm in. But at the same time, it made me feel horrible that I couldn't do anything for those people. So, and I commend them and I applaud them for their generosity and their kindness towards other people. And that is one of the reasons why I love Fourth Impact so much, is because they are good people that promote good things. They promote good behavior. They promote good values in people. And I will never stop promoting Fourth Impact for that. I will never stop thanking them for that. I will never stop praying for their success, because that is the values that I've learned from them, is to pray well on other people. You're at work now, Yami? I'm happy when I bowl a 200 game. Dude, I'd be happy to bowl 10 frames of a game. My shoulder would just fall out of socket. But people ask me what makes me happy? Making other people laugh. Giving somebody a reason to smile. And if I can help somebody out financially, or if I can help somebody fix their car or fix their house, or learn about something, that makes me happy. That's where I find my happiness. No, D-boy, that will never happen. George, Fourth Impact is my favorite band, period. But D-Boy, Mama E's got them chastity belts locked up, and she threw away the key. Until those girls reach that pinnacle of success where everything's taken care of, everything's, all the things are done and dealt with, those girls are probably not going to go on a date without Mama E present. It's going to be like, you gotta be here. Otherwise, that's it. No more. I feel Ivy then Elmira need to get married. Time is flying by. Yeah, Ivy and Elmira. Well, Elmira just turned 40, I believe. And that's getting to the bottom end of the possibilities of Mama E having grandchildren from Elmira and Ivy. I don't know how much older Ivy is than Elmira, but one thing I always found kind of interesting was all her children, all Mama E's children, and I'm not trying to say that this is negative or anything like that. I just found it interesting. Ivy is the shortest, then it's Elmira, then it's Irene, then it's Mylene, then it's Selena, and then it's Bunchong. Like Bunchong got the height. Don't worry, D-Bo. Elmira looks baby face, maybe 5 or 6 more years. She's only a year older? Okay. All four of them, D-Boy, would make incredible mothers. You take a look at the huge heart that they have. Like, it's been said many times in past live streams. Can you imagine these beautiful women singing their children to sleep? I would have to leave the room because I would probably fall asleep before the child. Like, it would be just that wonderful to, have that in your house. But with the way things are going, Mommy E ain't having none of it. Which kind of, I think for them to actually have a romantic partner, they would have to be financially set enough to actually follow them around and, not be a financial burden on the girls, but at the same time, always be there. Not have to be someplace else and, have that LDR situation. Yeah. Yeah. Elmira, she only looks about, like you said, 23 to 25 years old. And Selena, she still looks like she's, maybe 21. Like, they all look like they're in their low 20s. Like, it is incredible. Yeah. And when I first saw them, I was like, well, Selena's the oldest. She's the tallest. No. Flip that around. I was like, whoop, okay. Yeah, the height goes up with every child, it's like, here, Ivy, Elmira, Irene, Mylene, Selena, Bonchong. Like, you can almost stack Irene and Elmira and Irene on top of each other, and they might actually be the same height as Bonchong. Like, he's huge. He's huge. I'm just scared Fourth Impact is one of their I'm just scared of fourth impact. If one of their going to leave, then they all is affected by. It's not an easy decision if they want a boyfriend or married. 5, 6 more years and not the same. Yeah, and that's why I said before that I think the only way that any one of them could have a boyfriend is if he was financially set enough that he could be with them all the time. The only way he'd be able to be there is to be financially set and basically, follow them around and be with them all the time. So I think that's pretty much a requirement for that situation. I know that Elmira had said she wants to get married, but she has to put her pursuit to a relationship on hold. Yeah. She's determined to get things going so that hey, once they've achieved a bunch of the things that they want in their career, then then comes the relationship. But unfortunately, with women, their biological clock, when it runs out, it don't dong no more. So it's one of those things. Just gotta hold on tight. Yeah, that's another thing. You would have to be really fucking rich. And it's not just the family of 8. It's the family of 300 dogs. That would drive me absolutely insane. I get migraines enough. Imagine having a migraine and 200 dogs are sitting there all night long? I'd be hitting the hell no button. As much as I love Fourth Impact, I don't love 200 dogs. I'm a dog lover, but not that much. I don't want to be picking up that much dog poop. I don't want to be picking up that many pee pads. I don't want to be taking that many dogs out for a walk. That is not my day. That would not make my day. And I totally respect those ladies for giving giving that much love to those dogs. But yeah, it'd be like, some of them got to go. They have staff to watch. Yeah, and that's an expense that hey, I think that's what a lot of people are really scared of. I gotta help pay for Pooper Scooper 1 and Pooper Scooper 2. Oh yeah, it's and when I saw the video of them having like 200 dogs, I was like, oh hell no. Their dogs, they said it's their lucky charm, and they said the moon of music video and distorted. Huh? Their dogs, they said it's their lucky charm, and they said the moon of music in the video and distorted. Yeah. But I'm a dog lover, and I would not be able to know one dog from the next. And as much as you would want to learn every single dog's name, it would be pretty much impossible for somebody new to learn that many dogs' names and to know the identifying marks of the same kind of dog to say, okay, That one is this name. That one is this name. That one is this name. That one is that name. And if you get one wrong, it's like calling your girlfriend a different name while you're in bed with her. Their dogs keep multiplying. They aren't getting them spayed and neutered. They went from 5 to 200. They did a video at 73, and then all of a sudden, the next thing I heard, they had 100 and something. I was like, whoa. There must have been nothing on the Animal Channel that day. I just had to neuter my pup. It cost you $800. Yeah. Like, multiply that by 200. $16,000. Yeah, I got to get going myself too, guys. I really appreciate everybody for being here. Thank you so much. George Perry, I believe it was. Yes, George Perry and Gordon Freeman. Thank you very much for your generosity. I really appreciate that. I thank you. And we shall all see you next time. It'll be next week. Thank you very much, D-Boy. I hope to see us all next week. It was a great time. Thanks for chatting. Thanks for participating, and thanks for watching all the videos. And hey, we're on our way to 4K watch hours. So congratulations, everybody. 50,000 views that we got just recently. That was awesome. And we shall see you all next time. I wish everybody peace, love, and happiness.